Welcome to the Council Tough Madden League Weekend Review for Week 14. This is sponsored by Pizza Counter. It's what I had for dinner tonight. We'll start with the Players of the Week. Congratulations to Drew Lock on his best game of his career. Tyreek Hill, the dominant performance. And Aaron Colvin, key part of that stingy Chiefs defense in victory over the Raiders this week. Now let's get into the matchups. We'll start with Cardinals at Packers. Packers played tough, but too many costly turnovers in this game. Aaron Rodgers' quarterback rating matched his signing bonus at 57.5. Was he worth it? Cardinals dominated the whole game en route to a 30-17 victory over the Packers. Next up, Ravens at Bengals. The Ravens bounced back after an ugly loss to win a quarterback duel between Patrick Mahomes and Matt Ryan. Mahomes finished with 498 yards and 5 touchdowns. Matt Ryan finished with 465 yards and 1 touchdown. The highlight of the game, Tyreek Hill finished with 11 catches for 371 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ravens win 38-22. Bills at Patriots. Coach Colin McBride was misheard saying, "Hope you keep up," when what he was really saying was, "Ow, oh, ease up." The big day on the ground from Kyle Bauerkemper, 16 rushes, 142 yards, and 1 touchdown, led to a 23-3 victory for the Patriots over the Bills. Lions at Vikings. The Vikings dominated the game, but the score made it look a lot closer than what it was. Nick Foles threw 0 interceptions. Wow. The Vikings' running game led them to win 31-21. Next up, we have the Broncos at Texans. Tom Brady finished for 437 yards and 4 touchdowns, but the defense allowed 130 yards and a touchdown to Mark Ingram. But McManus McManned up and kicked a field goal to be the difference maker as the Broncos squeaked by 31-30. Saints are hot. Saints are so hot right now. Titans, more like Lucens. New Orleans dominated in the air and the ground. Dwayne Haskins finished for 303 yards and 4 touchdowns as the Saints win 28-6. Rams at Steelers. High-scoring passing attack continues to pay dividends for the Rams, as rookie Drew Lock has the best game of his career with 358 yards and 4 touchdowns. Hold on, am I reading this correctly? He threw 0 interceptions. What a week, folks. Kerwin Williams averaged 4.8 yards on his way to 92 yards and 2 touchdowns, finishing the season on a high note. Well, it couldn't really get lower. Rams win 42-27. Big user matchup this week, Chiefs at Raiders. The 5 turnovers for Oakland as Carson Wentz disappoints with 4 interceptions. Last year's MVP, Todd Gurley, had 177 total yards with 3 total touchdowns, giving the Chiefs a 31-17 victory. You guys think it's still considered a rivalry if Oakland doesn't make it competitive? We'll have to see. Seahawks at 49ers. The 49ers outgained the Seahawks by only 3 yards, but won by 2 touchdowns. Tough. Russell Wilson was slinging it all around the field with 326 yards, but apparently he was slinging it to the other team too, as he threw 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. With the division locked up, Seahawks are complacent with mediocrity. Hope they can pick it up before the playoffs. Seahawks lose to the 49ers, 17-31. Next up, we have the Cowboys at Bears. The Monstars of the Midway danced on the Star of Dallas en route to a whooping. Dalvin Cook finished with 140 yards and a touchdown as the Bears win 35-16. Dolphins at Redskins. Philly Brown had a pretty good game, but not good enough to overcome 3 interceptions from Derek Carr. Dolphins lose on the road, 10-20. And that was it for your Week 14 review.